Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am sharing 6 different festival special prasad recipes that are very quick and easy, and anyone who doesn't know much cooking also can make these recipes. Each recipe is unique and can be made in just 10 to 15 minutes. So watch the video till the end without missing. To start with, measure half cup of rice and 2 tablespoons of chana dal or a chickpea. Now heat the pan and dry roast this rice on a low to medium flame. Keep stirring continuously so that the rice is not burnt without frying. Continue to dry roast the rice until the color changes to white color and nice aroma is left from the rice. Here you can see color is also changed. Now switch off the flame and transfer to a bowl. Now add this 2 tablespoons of chana dal or chickpea also and wash this rice and chickpea thoroughly. This dry roasting of rice gives an extra flavor to our recipe. Once the rice is washed thoroughly, add water. Here I measured rice with this half cup. So with the same half cup, I am adding 4 half cups of water to this. As we dry roasted the rice, this 4 half cups would be the correct measurement of water. Now I transferred everything to rice cooker and I added salt as per taste, and I am cooking this until 2 to 3 whistles. Now for the next step, here I have 1/4 cup of fresh grated coconut, few cashews, green chilli, red chilli and curry leaves, cumin seeds, pepper, ilachi and 2 tablespoons of ghee. Now heat the pan, and once the pan is heated, add 2 tablespoons of ghee and half a tablespoon of cumin seeds and 2 tablespoons of cashews, 10 peppercorns, 2 cardamom or ilachi, and allow them to fry well. Once they are fried well, now I am transferring green chilli, red chilli and curry leaves and allow them to fry. Now add 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder and 1/4 cup of freshly grated coconut. Allow this coconut to fry on low flame. Now add salt as per taste. Remember that we added salt in rice also, so adjust the salt levels. Now transfer the cooked rice to this. Once the entire rice is transferred, now allow the rice also to cook on low flame for about 2 minutes. Keep stirring continuously so that the rice gets mixed up with all the spices and the coconut. With this, our special chitranam is ready. This chitranam is very tasty with the balanced flavors of ghee, cumin seeds and coconut. As you saw, this is very simple, easy and can be made in just 10 to 15 minutes. Now let's see one more recipe that is very simple and can be prepared in just 5 to 10 minutes, and moreover this is a fasting recipe. To start with our recipe banana halwa, here I have 2 bananas and 1 cup of fresh grated coconut, 1/4 cup of jaggery powder, 3 tablespoons of ghee and a few cashews and 2 ilachi or cardamom. Now peel the bananas and slice the bananas into medium sized pieces. This banana halwa is a fasting recipe because bananas gives instant energy without fat and cholesterol. Now heat the pan and add 3 tablespoons of ghee or melted butter and cashews and allow the cashews to fry in ghee. Once the cashews are fried, remove and add the banana slices to the same ghee. Keep stirring continuously and allow the bananas to cook on low to medium flame. Once the bananas are allowed to cook on low flame for about 1 or 2 minutes, now here I measured 1/4 cup of jaggery and I am adding this jaggery to the bananas. Now give a good mix so that this jaggery melts and combines with the bananas. Here you can see jaggery is completely melted. Once the jaggery is melted, now transfer this 1 cup of grated fresh coconut and give a good mix. Allow this coconut to cook along with banana and jaggery on completely low to medium flame. Keep stirring in between so that it is not burnt. Banana halwa is leaving the pan. So now finally add crushed cardamoms or ilachi and give a good mix. With this delicious, simple, quick fasting recipe, banana halwa is ready in just 5 to 6 minutes. As we are done making Sattvic fasting recipe banana halwa, let's move on and see how to make motichur laddu. This is very quick and easy motichur laddu without using laddu ladle and even without frying bundi in oil. To start with our recipe, measure 1 cup of chickpea or chana dal and wash this thoroughly for about 2 times and then soak this for about 4 to 5 hours. After 4 hours, our chickpea or chana dal is well soaked. So now drain all the water and grind this into coarse paste in 2 batches. Here I am grinding this in 2 batches. Here we don't have to add any water because this chana dal is well soaked and that is enough. Here you can see this chana dal is well grinded and the texture is also very coarse, and this should be the correct consistency of the batter. Once the entire batter is grinded, take a pan and add 1 teaspoon of ghee, and here I have chopped cashews and chopped pistachios. Now saute and allow them to fry on low flame until they are golden brown in color. Here you can see this cashews and pistachios are well fried, so transfer them to a separate bowl. Now in the same pan, add about 1 tablespoon of ghee and coarsely ground chana dal batter. Allow this chana dal batter to fry on low to medium flame and keep sauteing continuously so that it is not burnt. Here you can see this is sticking to the pan initially as I used a cast iron pan, but if you are using a non-stick pan, it will not stick, but for a cast iron pan it is normal to stick like this. So scrape with a spatula and keep sauteing continuously so that it is not burnt. Make sure to cook this chana dal only on low to medium flame and with continuous stirrings. As we are not using oil and deep frying, we just added 1 tablespoon of ghee. In place of ghee, you may also use melted butter, but here I used ghee because taste of the ghee will give added flavor to our laddu. This entire process of frying chana dal on a low to medium flame may take place for about 10 to 15 minutes. Here you can see after 15 minutes this chana dal is well fried and this is also very dry. It is not sticking and it is leaving the pan, and also the semi-solid chana dal batter is now turned into powder kind of. At this stage, as the chana dal is well fried in ghee, this leaves a very good fragrance and aroma, and now switch off the flame and allow this to cool. Now in the same pan, add about 1 cup of sugar. Here I am using palm sugar. Now add 2/3 cups of water and allow this to cook on low to medium flame. Keep stirring continuously until the sugar melts and dissolves, otherwise the sugar will be burned. Once the palm sugar is completely dissolved in water, now allow this to cook on low flame, and meanwhile now take a mixie jar and add 3 cardamom or ilachi and grind this. Here this ilachi or cardamom is grinded. To this I am adding 1 portion of this fried chana dal. Here I am grinding this chana dal in 3 portions. Just pulse 2 to 3 times into coarse powder. Do not over blend. Here you can see the texture. This is not over grinded. Now transfer this to a separate plate and grind the remaining chana dal in 2 batches. By this time this sugar syrup is also well cooked. So here I am adding this homemade organic food color. If anyone wants to know how to make this homemade food colors, I am leaving a link in the description box. You may check it there. And adding food color is completely optional. Here you can see just 1 string consistency is formed. So reduce the flame completely and add fried coarse powder of chana dal and give it a good mix and allow this to cook for about 4 to 5 minutes on completely low flame. Otherwise this fried chana dal will not absorb the sugar syrup and this will not be soft. Now add this pre-fried cashew and pistachios and give a good mix. Here after 5 minutes this sugar syrup is completely absorbed by the fried chana dal, and now at this stage it is ready to switch off the flame and transfer to a separate bowl and allow this to cool. Adding food color is completely optional. Here I added to give a store-bought look. Moreover, I used homemade organic food colors from natural ingredients. If anyone wants to know how to make this homemade organic food colors, you may check the description box. Here our laddu mixture is well cooled. So grease your hands with a little amount of ghee and start making laddus. So friends, try making this super soft, delicious, juicy and melting motichur laddus. And do let me know in the comment section how you liked about them. Here you can see how soft and juicy they are. Now let's move on and see how to make instant super soft tasty vanilla ice cream burfi that can be made in just 10 minutes and with very few ingredients. To start with our recipe, measure half a cup of sugar. Here I am using raw organic palm sugar and half a cup of milk. Now give a good mix so that this palm sugar dissolves in the milk. Once the sugar is dissolved, add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and give a good mix and allow this to cook on low to medium flame. We have to cook this until the milk starts boiling. Meanwhile, take a mixing bowl and measure 1 and 1/4 cups of milk powder. Now add this milk powder to the mixing bowl, and to this milk powder add 3 tablespoons of homemade ghee, or you may also add 3 tablespoons of melted butter. After adding ghee, give a good mix so that this ghee combines well with the milk powder and forms into breadcrumbs like texture. Here you can see the texture of the milk powder resembles breadcrumbs. This way mixing ghee with the milk powder helps in avoiding this lump formation. Now here our milk also started boiling. So now transfer the entire milk powder to this milk. After adding the milk powder to milk, keep the flame on completely low and start mixing this. Keep stirring continuously so that it is not burnt from the bottom, and also this continuous stirring helps in avoiding the lumps. And once it is completely mixed, you can see this is a semi-liquid kind of. Continue to keep stirring continuously on completely low flame for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, this started thickening. Now at this stage, allow to cook for 1 or 2 more minutes until it forms into a lump kind of. Here you can see this is coming close together and this is very thick. Now at this stage, switch off the flame and transfer to a greased bowl. Here I greased this bowl with a little amount of ghee. Now spread it evenly and make the top surface smooth with the help of a greased spatula. Now top with sliced almonds and pistachios or any dry fruits of your choice. After topping with the dry fruits, give a gentle press and allow this to cool completely. Once it is completely cool, it is set perfectly. So now we can slice it into desired shapes. With this, our instant super soft tasty milk burfi is ready in just 10 minutes. As we are done with instant super soft and tasty vanilla ice cream burfi, let's move on and see how to make quick and easy laddu that can be made in just 10 minutes. To start with our recipe, measure half cup of fried gram or a split chickpea that is fried, and half cup of grated jaggery, 1/3 cup of dry desiccated coconut, 1 tablespoon cashews, 1 tablespoon raisins, 3 to 4 tablespoons of ghee, and ilachi or cardamom. Now transfer this fried gram to a mixie jar and make into a fine powder. Now after the fried gram is made into powder, now here I am adding ilachi or cardamom, and this coconut is also coarse in powder, so I want to make this fine powder, so I am grinding this also into fine powder. Here you can see fine coconut powder is also ready. As all the ingredients are ready, heat the pan, and once the pan is heated, add 2 tablespoons of ghee and cashews, raisins. Now allow the cashews and raisins to fry on low to medium flame. Once they are fried well, transfer to a separate plate. To the same ghee, add this powdered fried gram flour and allow this to fry on very low flame. Keep stirring continuously throughout the process so that the fried gram is not burnt. After a minute, add desiccated coconut powder and allow both fried gram and coconut to fry. Here I added 2 more tablespoons of ghee and I am allowing the fried gram powder and desiccated coconut powder to fry on low flame. Here both fried gram and coconut are well fried in ghee and a nice aroma is leaving, so I added this jaggery and I'm allowing to cook on a low flame. And remember that we are not adding a single drop of water in this recipe, so cook on low flame and allow the jaggery to melt slowly. Here you can see everything is fried well and the jaggery is also melted and it well mixed up with the fried gram and dry coconut powder. So now switch off the flame. At this point I am adding this fried cashew and raisins to this and give it a good mix so that everything combines well. Now transfer this entire mixer to a separate bowl and allow it to cool for 1 or 2 minutes. Once the mixer is little cool but still warm, now start making laddus. Here are quick and easy ma laddus that can be made in just 10 minutes already. So let's move on to our next recipe and see how to make that. Our next recipe is Sattvic fasting halwa, Rajgira halwa, also called as amaranth flour halwa. This can be made in just 10 minutes and this is very healthy as well. To start with our recipe, here I have 3/4 cup of milk, half cup of grated jaggery, half cup of amaranth flour or Rajgira flour, and 1/4 cup of ghee and 2 tablespoons of cashews. Now heat the pan and simultaneously here I am boiling this milk also in a saucepan. Now once the pan is heated, add this 1/4 cup of ghee and allow this ghee to melt. Now to this ghee add 2 tablespoons of cashews and allow the cashews to fry well. Once fried, remove the cashews to a separate bowl. Now add this amaranth flour to the same ghee and allow this flour to fry in the ghee. Make sure to fry this amaranth flour in a low to medium flame so that it is not burnt, and keep stirring continuously throughout the process. Here you can see after 2 to 3 minutes our amaranth flour is nicely fried. A nice aroma is leaving. So now add the boiled milk. Here I added just half the milk. Here you can see this milk is absorbed. So now add the remaining milk and give a good stir. Here you can see this milk is completely absorbed by the flour and it's also cooked. Now once it is cooked, here I am adding half cup of grated jaggery. Now mix this thoroughly so that the jaggery also melts and cooks along with this amaranth flour. Make sure to keep the flame low to medium throughout the entire process, otherwise this halwa will be burnt without cooking properly. Here you can see after adding jaggery, this became little loose as jaggery melted. Now after 1 or 2 minutes, this will become little thick again. After 5 minutes, here you can see this halwa is well cooked. So add the fried cashews and give a good mix. Here you can see this halwa is completely cooked and it started leaving the ghee that we added, and this is the indication this halwa is completely cooked. Here our very tasty, healthy, gluten-free Sattvic halwa is ready to be transferred to the serving bowl. So friends, try these quick and easy festival special recipes, and if you like the recipes, consider subscribing to Homemade Flavors and press the bell icon for more interesting and healthy recipes. This is Rupa signing off for today and see you in the next video. Thank you.